This is a Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. This is a Garmin Edge 540 bike computer. And it is possible to connect the watch to the Edge unit for heart rate, as you can see here. This is just an example, but this is the same with any Wear OS smartwatch and bike computer. It works not only with Samsung and Garmin devices.
Yes, this is possible, but it can be tricky. In this video, I will help you through the whole process using the Wear OS application called HR2VP Watch Bike Computer. Let's start right now.
The first step is to get the application HR2VP Watch Bike Computer. Open the Play Store on your watch, search for HR2VP and download the app. It is possible to download the app as well from the phone, but sometimes I have the impression that the app is not installed directly on the watch. If it doesn't work on first trial, try the other solution. The price of the app is $12. It can be used as a standalone application for bike tracking and comes with many other features such as Strava upload, power estimation based on heart rate and external cadence or power meter pairing. In case you are not satisfied, you can be refunded by Google on the Play Store apps page during 24 hours. So, feel free to try it.
It is not possible to pair the Galaxy Watch 6 to the Edge 540 today with Bluetooth Low Energy. I hope Garmin will release a new firmware update which will solve this issue, but in my case, the watch is simply not detected by the bike computer. If you try, let me know in the comments if it works or not. However, some users reported to me that it works with other devices such as the Edge 130 and 130 Plus, but that's all for Garmin. Otherwise, I have a Kuspu BC200. As you can see, after starting a workout on the watch in the app HR2VP, heart rate is detected by the bike computer and can be displayed while riding. Come on, please fix this as soon as possible. It is a $60 GPS and it does better than the Edge 540 on this aspect. The other devices that are compatible with the watch are Hammerhead Karoo, Magin and Brighton Rider devices.
The solution is to use another communication technology which is AN+. The watch is not AN+ compatible, so the idea will be to use the phone as a bridge, which will convert the BLE signal from the watch into AN+. But don't worry, once the whole setup will be done, the use will be much easier. Everything will happen automatically.
Very few phones are natively compatible with INT+, and unfortunately, less and less. You can check if your phone is compatible with the INT+ tester application. The link is in the description. The information is here, built-in detected. Here, it is set to no. Just for the anecdote, my phone is the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G. The Galaxy S20 lineup is compatible with INT+, but not the FE 5G. I had asked Samsung customer support before buying the phone to be sure, and they told me that it was compatible. It was wrong, so even Samsung doesn't always know about it, which shows that they don't care about this feature. And all new phones after the S20 seem not to be compatible. It's a shame. So there is a high probability that you will have to get an extra INT+ USB stick. And here again, not all are compatible, would be too simple. The brands on which you can rely are Garmin, Polar, Wow and Magin. Other brands such as Cyplus simply don't work for broadcasting, only for receiving data. If you are not sure about the stick that you have or want to buy, you can ask in the comments. As for the on-the-go cable, from my experience, I would advise you to get one with a flexible cable, because otherwise when you put your phone in your pocket, it can be disconnected while riding.
In HR2VP Watch app, enable ANT+ broadcasting and disable BLE broadcasting. In case you try to pair with ANT to the device, remove the watch from the device list on the paired device. On the Edge 530, the watch is visible as a heart rate monitor, but then the connection doesn't work with BLE. Now be sure that your watch is paired to your phone, which should be not far away. Then, you need to enable background execution for the watch app. Open the Galaxy Wearable app on your phone. Then go to Watch Settings, then Apps, then HR2VP Watch and allow background activity. And be sure to enable continuous heart rate monitoring on the watch. Open Samsung Health on the watch, go to Cardio and enable continuous monitoring.
Watch is now OK. Let's move on to the phone. First, be sure that the HR2VP companion app has been installed together with the watch app. Then, you will have to install ANT Plus dependencies, ANT radio service and ANT USB service are mandatory. You can install ANT Plus plugin service to be sure and for future purposes. You can search directly on the Play Store or there are some links as well in the description. When done, plug in your ANT Plus USB stick through the on-the-go cable and open ANT Tester again to see if everything is set up correctly. You should see a reference in front of the built-in firmware and at the bottom there should be a USB device. If I unplug, as you can see, it disappears. You can check as well in HR2VP companion app. Here the ANT Plus IDs are visible. Have a look and remember them for the pairing step.
Then, for all apps, which means HR2VP Watch Companion app, and radio service and USB service, you have to set unrestricted battery, otherwise, the phone will block the use of the USB port and you will get disconnections. On your phone, go to Settings, then Apps, then select one of the three apps, then Battery, then set unrestricted battery. If you have a different phone, the procedure may be a bit different, but the idea is the same.
Now you should be good to go. Start an activity on the watch in HR2VP. Then, on your Garmin, add a new heart rate and/or power sensor and eventually add a field on your favorite screen. The ID will always remain the same, so you won't have to pair every time, which is not the case with BLE because the Bluetooth address of the watch will change along time for privacy reasons. Every time you will start a workout with HR2VP on your watch, the watch will communicate with the phone, which will automatically start the bridge service, which will convert BLE into ANT+. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. Just be sure that an ANT+ USB stick is plugged into your phone. Let's get back to the issue with the BLE connection. It's a technical part, but it will be short. If not interested, jump to the conclusion. I have the impression that the issue is because the watch uses both regular Bluetooth and Bluetooth Low Energy. If I analyze the flags used for advertising, there is a difference between heart rate monitors and smartwatches. On the Galaxy Watch 6, the flag BR/EDR not supported is set to 0, which means the device is both classical and BLE. This is the only difference I see. I think the solution could be for the Garmin central device to specify that it wants to connect through BLE. If you have some ideas, share in the comments. If you are working for Garmin, feel free to contact me directly. So here we are. I hope you have been able to set up your watch and phone correctly in order to connect to your bike computer. If you still have trouble, please leave a comment below and I will be happy to help you. If I sum up rapidly, here are the points you need to take care about. Download the app HR2VP Watch Bike Computer, enable background execution for it, enable ANT+ broadcasting, download ANT+ dependencies on your phone, set unrestricted battery for ANT+ apps and for HR2VP Watch Companion app, choose the right ANT+ USB stick, Garmin, Polar, Wahoo or Magin. I have added an affiliate link for the stick in the description, and you should be good. I know the setup may be a bit tricky, but once done, I am sure you will be plenty satisfied. To my opinion, it is a shame that the BLE technology is taking over ANT+. As it was not built specifically for this kind of purpose, it has many drawbacks and incompatibilities. So, in the future, I hope that INT Plus native phone will come back on the market. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to support this channel and my work about communication between smartwatches, phones and bike computers. See you soon. Bye bye.